I must first start by welcoming the Ambassador from Estonia and the Estonian Irish Friendship Group. Estonia has been a great friend to Ireland, particularly in advising in areas of cybersecurity. The willingness of the Estonians to host delegations from Ireland is something that I'm personally extremely grateful for, as are those who I have brought out to Estonia. It is great to be able to visit a country that is so open and so willing to share the learning it has had in the area of cyber. My colleague, Senator Ward, adverted to the Stardust, and he's 100% correct. It was wonderful to hear the Taoiseach yesterday offer a state apology. Isn't it time that as a state we stepped back and looked at all of the other things that we forced people to fight this country in order to get justice? Whiddy Island is one that comes to mind. 50 people lost their lives in Whiddy Island, and there are still questions unanswered. There are still 2 unidentified bodies from Whiddy Island that have not been looked after. Again, I go back to the Defence Forces and Jadaville. People will say, oh, there was an independent review of Jadaville. Well, we dispute the fact that it was independent. It did not have an independent chair from outside the jurisdiction. We need to go back. Why do we force our citizens to fight this country to their deathbed? And many of us in this room will be aware of people who were fought the whole way through. Indeed, one particular cancer victim, 2 days before she died, they negotiated with her on her deathbed. What sort of heartless people have we got in the State Claims Agency that will force people to fight to their last breath? Is there hope that we'll all bloody well die before we get a resolution? At the end of the day, this state owes a duty of care to its citizens. And I think Senator Ward is correct in what he points out, that in the case of thalidomide, we have, how many did you say, Barry? 40 people left out of how many when we started? And those people have, for generations, been fighting. Their mothers, as Barry says quite rightly, carry a guilt that they shouldn't carry. I think it's time that we step back and started to put some of the horrible things we've done to our citizens right. Thank you.